I was gonna, whatever, and so it was 2:39 for two, in the meeting with you. Disposal of tires.
We can sit there. I don't mind.
Because I want to try.
And you had two? Yeah, that's what I thought. He was so, yeah, and he was so smiling happy. I'm like, I needed that.
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
All right, gang, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think there's 300 agents on Facebook.
Good.
Come in.
Let's not get crazy,
Come in.
you know. We'll take 13. We have 13 on Facebook. That
I'm
would
on
be
Facebook.
I'll get on Facebook right now.
Not a bite, Mike. You log, everybody log into Facebook. Come on.
Boost the numbers.
That's right. Everyone's, you're in the meeting twice here, you know? So, but thanks for coming. You're gonna get to meet Leslie in a minute. She works for Century Communities. Who's heard of Century Communities? Okay, everybody,
Builder.
unless you're brand new, right, yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
She'll give you the whole scoop on them. There's a few things I wanna cover before, should we do the good news first or the bad news first? No. Okay. Let's do some fun stuff. I got some numbers up here. And, each winner gets $20.
Oh.
It is big, right? This is, you know, it's no longer, it's no longer franchise, it's the real franchise here, you know? A real company. So, who is Denise cut right here?
No.
Good, okay, because she knows the answer.
Oh.
Can I guess the question?
I know the answer.
Take a breath. As of yesterday, so it's off a little bit, there was 9,725 homes in our MLS under ER status. Townhomes, condos, land, whatever.
So wait a minute, so anybody that has the answer,
You gotta raise your hand.
raise it.
Okay.
1,450.
You gotta know what the question is right there, Mikey. I know you're clairvoyant, you can only win once. Okay, you can only win once, okay? What does, this number represent? 1455.
2022 closings. I mean, in this.
Say it again?
2022.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Number of condos,
Say it again?
number of condos available.
Number of condos available. Who thinks he might be right? Who thinks he's not even close? Who doesn't give a, no.
Can we do it in multiple choice?
Can we guess more than one?
Single family resident.
Condos and townhomes, baby.
Okay.
Townhomes. 20 big ones, baby. See, $20. Sharon has a 1099 for you. There you go. There you go.
Thanks for my
All
start.
right, this might be the, let's do this one. What does this represent?
Probably higher wages.
Let's see the other thing else.
Only once.
Give me the answer.
Do you remember the answer? What was the answer?
I was good. But Carrie's first.
Condos, townhomes.
321 listings?
I don't know, hold on. Don't blur anything out, you
No,
gotta raise your hand.
no, wait a minute, we have a recall here. Already. I messed it up already. Messed
give me
it
the
up
answer.
already. I think.
Yeah, because that townhome was 561.
Oh, Mikey, you and your numbers here. Okay, so, no, that is correct, my bad. So what is 1125?
Carrie.
New single family.
321
condo.
listings.
Wait a minute, Carrie.
Number of price decreases?
No,
Oh.
Okay, next
Next
person,
hand.
Linda Jo, what's next?
High rises.
I think I messed this up. God damn it. Can you log into MLS real quick?
I'm right.
I'm wrong.
I got the answer
Well,
from
I
you.
know what this is.
No
I know
cheating.
this one for sure. What is that? This is
Wait a
the
minute,
toughest
you
one.
skipped over my correct answer.
Because you gotta make sure we got the right one. Okay?
I don't know that.
Number of closings over $1 million.
1455 is correct. Now I got it. What is 561? That's the hardest one. Someone gets this, they might get,
If you're not taking my first answer, I'll give you my second answer. Land.
what is this number?
Land.
Who
Number of
agrees?
price reductions.
Mobile
Land, price reductions,
Mobile homes.
mobile home. We do not sell mobile homes.
No way.
All wrong. This is a real tough one. Okay, what's 6142?
You're there.
I'll go back. Raise your hand, 6142.
Carrie?
The number of homes for sale, not including new home builds.
No.
No,
Oh,
no,
that's pretty
that total number adds up to the 9725, they're all that.
Oh.
So that's condos, townhomes, this is what?
I said.
Of the 9,700, 61 of them are what?
You only get about one.
Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand.
Put
I
your
got
hand.
one right.
Single-family residences
Absolutely
in the
correct. There we go.
United States right
Family
now.
home.
I said homes available.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
level,
yeah, yeah.
not even-
Yeah, without offers, without offers, take the money.
That's not right,
So Carrie said single-family homes, not including.
not including new
She
builds.
didn't raise her hand.
No,
She did, yes I did, yes I did.
Oh, yeah.
You're not responding to the hand raising.
Yeah.
Let's go back to 1125. What's 1125?
High rises, I said it once. You
I
called
agree
me.
with her.
So rentals, okay, so Irina,
Yeah, maybe a builder's home.
Lake Country?
New builders.
rentals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm,
That's
that
good.
sounds good.
What is it?
Linda
Rentals.
Joe,
For the second time, it's high rises, sir.
1125?
Yes.
That is not the right answer.
Some price reductions?
That is not the right answer.
I got,
I'm trying to find the right answer, okay?
what are you looking
We
for?
got,
Matt?
we got an answer.
Yeah,
Multifamily?
10.
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
At this point, you can yell out whatever you want.
Here we go, you know.
Multifamily?
Yours is different than mine. Have you find on yours?
No, you're looking for.
That's pretty bad when you put up questions, you don't know the answer.
Yeah, you don't know.
Really?
So he's not looking for,
What do you have to check?
only looking for
No, this is 9,725,60.
Just happened.
expiration? That's expired.
No, it's,
No.
those four
Nine
add up to.
thousand, 9,000.
Revised.
Oh, total.
Single family. Single
This is
family.
not a fun
We're
game.
doing this.
It was fun when I won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
the only
fun.
Well, you can pick single family townhomes, you can pick manufactured homes.
Yeah, like, where is it there?
It's on the
Oh,
website.
tight, nope, that's attached. Subtype.
Property sub.
There we go, okay.
So just pick condos and townhomes.
Okay,
What you pick,
yeah,
there is.
it's not on there.
There you go.
Not on there.
All right, we have a new number.
Expired
6, 7, 8.
listings.
Ringo's right, this adds up. 6, 7, 8.
Confused. Uh-oh.
Might not be an exact number, okay?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, gang. Now you get $20. Can't be that bad, okay? You know?
You're all gonna be patient for the 20.
Exactly, exactly.
Start writing.
Yeah, so it went up.
Okay, so this number, the 2410, give or take, and then we might be off for you a minute here, is not condos and townhomes, it is what?
Who knows, we're always wrong.
We have no idea. Single family?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What is 561?
Your game is
Land.
on.
561 is something close to home.
Multifamily.
Oh, no,
New builds?
no, close to home.
Land?
Close to home, where we are. Where are we?
Summerlin,
Big
house
commercial
sold in
building.
Summerlin, raise my hand.
What is that, what is 561?
Number of homes sold in Summerlin?
Sold?
Or in ER status, I mean.
ER.
In ER status.
Give it to Mike, yes. 561 available
Wendy.
in summer, okay?
Okay, you owe your mother.
All right, this is the last time we're gonna do this. All right, this shit never happened, okay? Never happened. You just move on to something else here. It's a thought that counts, you know? Somebody got a couple of bucks, right?
Yeah.
Or you not?
All right, so without any further ado, Les, you gotta make up for my little thing here,
Well,
okay?
now I wanna play.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know.
I'm gonna do
But,
$20 for, okay.
Listening, everybody said they were listening to Thompson, everybody. So-
Okay, wait.
Oh, you got the tennis too?
Yeah, so you guys have to see who raises their hand. Okay.
Wendy, this is you, baby.
Okay.
I'm
mine. Okay. Who can tell me where Sky Canyon's located and one important, like, tell me about the amenities in Sky Canyon.
Northwest. It's in the
Somebody raise their
northwest.
hand.
It's in the northwest, and, they, like, they're by the base of the mountain, they offer a variety of, like, hiking and stuff in it.
What are the amenities in
Is this a
Sky
paid,
Canyon?
No.
is this a paid
Pool, they
answer?
have the little clubhouse.
Not big, a big one.
I'm gonna go into more detail, that's where I work right now. I'm
Oh.
Leslie, I work at Century Communities. And, so Sky Canyon is up right past Providence, if anybody's been up there. We own Sky Canyon, Century does, and we're developing the very last part of it. Sky Canyon started back in 2014. So it's almost complete now, and we just opened a brand new neighborhood, called Skyview, and it has 4 different communities in it, from single stories, 2 stories, and townhomes. And I'm working at the townhome community, and I can cross-sell. So I can cross-sell any Century community in the valley. On your little flyers here, of course, we're always grateful for our realtors, so we're always gonna pay you a co-op, and sometimes this can be 4%, sometimes this can be 5%. So, like,
Well, you're
Did it ever be six?
yeah, I know, right? But it's always gonna be 3 at a minimum. Okay. Now, if you flip this over, you'll see different communities listed on the back here. The top one is the one I'm working at, and then the next one down is a community out in North Las Vegas. And then the next 2 down are the single-story and 2-story communities also in the neighborhood where I work. So I just listed a few of the Century communities, but we've got multiple ones all over the valley. From Lake Las Vegas, Southwest, North Las Vegas, Northwest. We're gonna be opening in Summerlin next year. So we'll have lots of different opportunities for your clients. If you wanna, grab a pen, and I'll give you a little bit of more information about these. My townhomes are 1,500 to 1,700 square feet. They're 2 stories. What we do is we go ahead and we spec them out, and we'll have quick move-ins all the time for your customers to buy. Our townhomes are selling so quickly, what we currently have available, the earliest right now is June. So I have June to August deliveries right now for your clients, and then we've already got more building behind that, so we'll have a continuous pipeline. Our incentives that we're doing, if you look at the next page, which is the price sheet where I work, this is gonna show you more information about the homes that we currently have in construction. In the red, that's the pricing incentive that we're currently offering on each home. And then we also have, if you have cash buyers, we have cash buyer incentives on top of it. If you're financing, we have financing incentives if they use our lender. So currently at Arroyo, we're doing a 6% incentive towards rate buy down or closing costs if they use our lender. And that's on top of the pricing incentive. Okay, so the next 3 communities on your sheet, they all have quick move-ins, that either a completed home or a home that's gonna be ready any day now. So for those communities, the financing incentives are even better. They have rates, you can get a 3.875 7-year ARM, or you can get a 4.875 30-year fixed at those communities. We also have government loans like FHA and VA, where they can do a 5-year ARM at 3.75 or a 4.875 30-year fixed. So we offer all different loan types for your clients. And like I said, we've got quick move-ins to something much further out. We're always continuously building. We also offer dirt builds at a lot of these communities here at Century. So you can have, if you've got somebody looking 6 months down the road, we can do a dirt build for them. Or if you have somebody looking right away, we can do a quick move-in for them.
Is
Okay,
there a
now-
lid? Is there a lid there?
Yes, so on, in Sky Canyon, you have SIDs, so basically any master plan, you're gonna have a SID or a lid.
Right.
So my townhome community, my SID is $300 twice a year. It's gonna be different at each community, so I'll have information on any of the communities, I can let you know if you have a specific area you're interested in. You can call me and I'll research it for you and get right back to you.
Leslie, is the length of the lid the same throughout?
Is what?
The length of the season, like, 10, 5 years, 10 years, is it the
Not
same for everybody?
necessarily, because some of them might have been paid off for quite a
Well,
while.
about a brand new one.
So like where I'm at, no, I know, but at
Right.
some communities, they might have already been, the Century might have owned the land for a while, so they might have already been paying on
Right,
it.
but assuming there isn't, I'm paying a lid.
So my community, they haven't even assessed the final amount.
Okay.
So they've given, the city of Las Vegas has given us an estimate right now.
Okay.
Which is $300 twice a year.
But we don't know for how long. So we have a
30
sum
years,
total?
30
So it is
years,
30 years.
yeah.
It's
And
Wow.
our balance where I'm at is 7,500 is the estimate they've given us.
And the association fee?
Okay, so Arroyo and Sky Canyon combined is $255 a month for the townhomes.
Okay.
For the freestanding homes, like the detached product, it's gonna be a lot less. The reason why the townhomes are higher is because the HOA maintains the outside of the
Right.
building
Right.
and the insurance for the outside of the building. So their homeowner's insurance policy premiums are gonna be less on a townhome because the HOA is paying for the outside of it. Yeah, and now, back to my question that I asked about Sky Canyon, the amenities out there are amazing. It's kind of like a miniature Summerlin, if you will. So they've got a clubhouse right in the center of Sky Canyon that has an Olympic-sized pool. It has its own fitness center. You've got 7 different parks throughout Sky Canyon. There's pickleball courts, tennis courts, basketball courts, playgrounds. There's splash pad areas for the kids. They have a roller hockey rink, dog parks, you name it. They've got all the amenities. It's like a miniature Summerlin. And they just opened up Sheep Mountain Parkway that runs on the backside of Sky Canyon. It goes all the way to Cow Canyon now, where you go to Mount Charleston. So you don't even have to get on the 95 anymore. You can just go right through Sky Canyon, get on Cow Canyon, go up to Mount Charleston. So for anybody who's an outdoor enthusiast, there's bike trails out there, and then they can of course go right up to Mount Charleston and enjoy that. So, okay, any good questions?
What's total acreage out there for Sky Canyon?
Oh goodness, I don't know, but I can look that up.
So, okay, and your build time, start to finish?
So if we started a townhome today, it would be done in 4 months.
That's
But
not bad.
I've got, we've got already 4 buildings in construction right now with completion timelines anywhere from June to August, and then we're already gonna start the next 4 buildings right after that. And then for the other communities in Sky Canyon, your detached product, they'll have quick move-ins ready to go all the way out to August in different stages of construction. And then they also have dirt lots if your customer wants to pick their own home and their own lot and pick their own stuff.
Well, and then also in the backyard, do they have, is it similar to the other communities where they have a year to do something with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, in the townhome community, we include their backyard. It's a little fenced in, it has a block wall with wrought iron view fencing and a gate. And the landscaping inside of that yard area is already included in the townhomes. And then in the detached homes, they'll have a backyard that's fully closed in with landscaping as well. We do, a lot of the communities will have packages that the sales agents, myself, have already pre-selected for each home, and we'll do nice upgrades in them. So you'll have beautiful cabinetry, quartz countertops, tile backsplashes, stainless steel LG appliances, the 9-foot ceilings, the single bowl sinks, beautiful floors, like everything's already nicely done, and it's already included in the price, as well as lot premiums. They're already all included in the price, so your customer doesn't have to go home wondering, what is my final price gonna be? They already know it. And if you look on the red area here, you'll notice a lot of these have already been marked down to our base price. So our incentives that we have going on right now are awesome. Any other questions?
Fridge, washer, dryer, are they included?
So fridge, washer, and dryer would cost $26.70, and if they purchase that, it raises their 1-year warranty with LG up to a 3-year warranty. Now, periodically, we'll do other incentives, like sometimes they'll give us $5,000, sometimes they'll give us $10,000 that we can give to our customers, so they can use that money to buy fridge, washer, dryer, blinds, closing cost, like extra closing costs, they can take it off the price, like different things. But right now, we're doing this instead. Like we've just marked down all the included options already, so it's like at base price.
I don't know if you went over them, do they have backyards?
Yeah, so it's a closed-in yard with all the landscaping in it. It's got block wall construction with wrought iron view fencing and a gate. So like a lot of townhomes don't have yards or patios at all, and ours do. So it gives them a nice area for dogs or kids, whatever. Good question.
What's the HOA?
$255 total for my community and Sky Canyon. So my community, the HOA will maintain any common areas and parks in my community, It'll maintain the outside of the building and the exterior building insurance. And then Sky Canyon's HOA is gonna maintain all their common areas, all their parks, the clubhouse, the fitness center, the pool, all that. So $255 total
For both.
for both.
Leslie, do you ever allow, brokerages to visit your models?
Yes, we would love
You're
it.
okay for that, yeah?
If we could set up a lunch, if you guys wanna bring a group out there and get a tour, and the
No,
nice
if we
thing
can't,
about.
you wouldn't want any food.
Oh my God, I'm sure you would. And the nice thing about my community is you've got 4 different communities you can walk through that day inside of our neighborhood. So you can see the townhomes, the single stories, and there's 2 different sets of 2 stories.
Oh, nice, okay.
Yeah, so you can see a bunch all in one time.
Okay.
So, can you go over the agents bringing their clients to the new build? How does that
And
process?
how long is it signed in, when you sign them in, how long is it for?
So it'll say on your registration 30 days, but we're gonna take care of you. We love you guys, so.
Unless it's in
let's
writing,
just
honey,
say-
we don't believe anything.
Oh my God. We're gonna be fair, we don't wanna ever cut a realtor out of the deal, trust me on that.
Thank you.
So like, let's say you know your client is looking in Sky Canyon and you're not gonna be able to go with them, call us, any one of us, and say, hey, Jane Doe's coming out there to see you today and I can't come, can I pre-register them? Yes, go ahead and
Oh,
do that.
wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
How long does that last? Is it more than 30
30
days?
days.
We put it in the computer under your name, so it'll say 30 days, simply because what if that customer comes back to us, 45 days later, and they're like, we don't like Susie Q, we wanna use this realtor. If it's past the 30 days, then we have to go with what they say. Yeah, but if it's just a matter of, oh, it's 45 days later and they're without you again, you're still in our system. You're still registered with them in our system, we're not cutting you out of a deal.
Can we keep coming back every 30 days and signing them in?
If you want, but like I said, you don't have to, unless
But if they come
unless
with
your
another
client
realtor.
doesn't wanna work with you anymore,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep you
Oh,
on the
yeah.
deal. Yeah,
So they would have to say, I just don't want to work with Susie Q, I'm working with Patty Joe.
yes.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
how does that work if it's in the 30 days and then they go, you know what, I don't want that agent anymore? You're still gonna honor that agent, right?
Exactly, we have to honor it for 30
In the
days.
30 days.
Yeah.
Day 31, they want Susie Q, you're out.
I just don't
Exactly.
want them to think that they can come in day 15 and say, I don't wanna work with them anymore.
Nope.
No. You're still gonna get
You're
paid
covered for
because
30
you showed them
days.
that house.
And that has happened, like we've had clients say, I don't wanna work with Susie Q anymore, I wanna work with Jane Doe now. Sorry, you're registered with this realtor, if you wanna buy right now, this realtor is getting the commission, they brought you here.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, yeah, and then on day 31, they can switch to Jane Doe if they want, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But at least we've got you covered for 30 days. Now, absent that scenario, 60 days later, they come in ready to buy, you're still in our system as their realtor, you're getting the commission. You brought it there, or you registered it on the phone, whatever. Yeah.
But of course, you'll be back there on day 39 with them, right?
Absolutely.
What if they decide they don't wanna go to Sky Canyon, they go to another part of town, when you register them?
Just, so I would call whatever area they're looking at and register them at that community. At least just make a phone call to that community and say, hey, I know my client's coming in to see you, da-da-da. Also, tell your clients, I know you guys do this, don't go anywhere without me, and they do anyway. Tell them, if you go somewhere without me, make sure you give them my information. Tell them you're represented and give them give them your card so they can have that to hand out. Cause we're never gonna cut a realtor out of a deal. If they come in and say, hey, here's my broker's contact or my realtor's contact information, they can't be here today, but they are working with me, the agents at Century are gonna take care of you. I'll go ahead and register you in the system. And then we'll call you after the visit and let you know how the visit went, give you all the information about their visit, and then we'll keep you on the loop with any communications.
Assuming there's a scenario where they go without us, despite us advising them that, and they start the process without us being there, if we can prove that we have that BPA signed with, back dates and stuff like that, is that still good enough to come to you guys and like, hey, they came here without realizing they should have notified you, but we're locked in.
Like in the instance, they didn't tell us they were having
Yeah.
agents? It depends, so if they already signed a contract and then we find out, it's too late.
Got it, but in that
But
case,
if
I guess they
you
would
tell,
just still
if
be
you
liable
find out
for it.
before they've signed the contract and you call us and say, hey, I found out my clients went there, we'll just make a quick call to them and say, hey, are you working with John Doe? And they say, yeah, then we'll go ahead and put you on the list. If they've already signed the contract, it's too late. Yeah.
Then
Does
I
that
guess it's a
answer that
broker,
question?
I guess it's a broker question then, so would they still be liable for that fee to us if they, if we have that
Of course.
BBA?
Did you show them the house?
Yeah, that's what, well, what I'm
No.
saying is if we're
No.
looking at the community,
So why would you be entitled to it if you didn't show them the house?
well, then what's the purpose of the BBA? That's my question.
Well, to show them the house.
Well,
Right, but if the BBA says Las Vegas for 3 months and then they go to a new build without us, even though we've been looking at stuff, do we still utilize that BBA?
What if they went to Keller Williams and signed a BBA and went to a home?
Right,
What happens then?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
What do you think happens?
What do you think, you pay Keller Williams?
We lose.
Yeah.
The BBRA.
We shouldn't lose, that's why we have the
the buyer can
Well, that's
cancel
what
at
we
any
have to do
time.
every day, so-
The buyer can cancel at any time and not even tell you. He could sign 5 of them. It sounds crazy, but they can sign 5 of them. The only thing
Okay,
you're
that
entitled
doesn't
to
make sense,
is
yeah.
a property that you showed them.
Right.
Yeah,
That's all you're really entitled to.
Okay.
that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's the truth.
But that's not the way the buyer's broker explains it. You are tied into
That's
them
exactly how-
until they cancel.
Yeah.
Bull crap.
You have to read the new one. You understand? I can sign one with you today. 3 weeks from now, walk into KW, sign another one with them. 2 weeks later, go into Remax and sign one with them. There's nothing wrong with that. I can do that as a buyer. That's my right.
But then let's say
But
that
until
there's
you
a,
cancel,
but
There is
there's a
no,
part on the
they don't have to
BBRA,
cancel.
but let me ask you this, if there's a part on the
They can-
BBRA.
well,
okay,
they
speak up when they tell me.
They should send you an email or text, sorry,
I mean, if
I'm
they're good,
I'm gonna work with
nice.
Remax. If they don't send it to you, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You're still out of the deal.
okay, but.
But what if they sign, because on the
When
BBRA,
they
it
sign-
asks if you're working with other.
I'm right.
They
Right,
lie.
but then if they keep saying, no, I'm only working with you,
No, I'm not.
but then
I
they
am
sign
right.
another one.
They lie.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
Exclusive.
So, okay,
Yeah.
so, I've been using the BBRA for 21 years, when it wasn't even needed. And I will stand by it, and if they don't follow it, I will take them to court. So
Thank you.
probably have to take them to
Thank
court
you.
for that.
That's
Now, with the BBRA, if they sign 5 of them,
The
I
first
believe,
one.
and you didn't show it to them, if you were the first one they signed and they didn't cancel you, I believe you're entitled to
Thank
it.
you.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
There
But I
you
don't
go.
know.
Because it doesn't ask
I
you
wish
if
you
you
were
signed
right.
it with
Trust me.
anybody else.
But if you don't show them a house, you're not getting paid. It's as simple as that. Now, the old one was different, but the new one, you gotta show them the house, okay?
So it's tied to the house.
Then it's no
Oh.
good, then to me, the BBRA is like useless.
Pretty much, I agree.
Well, then why do we have it?
Well, we have to.
just what
Well,
we
we have to,
show.
you know?
Okay, so then another
These
piece
are
of,
in our-
another part at the bottom,
It's
page
just
1
simple.
where it asks for your commission, and then
Not
underneath
specific.
it, it says how many days, you should put
30
180 or
days.
whatever.
Yeah.
That after they've canceled
Yeah.
it, they can get paid on that if they buy a house that you showed them.
Right.
But to me, I read it as they signed it, they're obligated to.
And you've been out
Within
showing them
30
houses.
days.
Yes.
And you might not have showed them the next 5 houses.
Now, but you also have to show, if you're gonna take them to court, you have to show that you've been actively working
That's
with
right.
them, and if you just kinda let them
Without-
go for 2
without a
months
chain
and then
of
they go
bread.
How
ahead.
many agents do you know in 40 years that have taken a buyer to court and won money?
50 years.
How many? Never, never.
How many what?
How many times do you know an agent taking a buyer to court and winning money? Never.
I've never had a broker,
Never.
I've never had a buyer.
I'll give you $100 by the end of the day if you can prove to me an agent in town that has done that.
Okay, Wendy, speak up, honey.
She's
I
never
don't-
done it.
But again, I
She's never done
haven't,
it. That's what
I
I'm
haven't
saying.
done it.
She
because
should, you can,
when you press
but you
them,
don't.
When
But
you press them, no, you don't, I mean, it's a very hard fight.
Well, I
It's not-
threatened my seller with it.
And as a brokers, we're gonna advise you not to do it.
Yes.
Because they're gonna go on the news and say this Realty One agent is suing me. I just wanna buy a house and they're chasing me for money and da, 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 da.
And I, as a Realty One broker, work my butt off for these clients.
Right.
I deserve a commission.
Right.
But at that
Hello?
point,
All right,
then you.
we're done with this. Leslie, let's move on.
Yay.
We don't need your BBA.
Yeah, girl, there we go.
That's a contract between you
We don't
and your
even need it.
client, not between us.
Take it for less.
So all we
Take it
need
for
from
less.
you guys is your broker's W-9.
That's it.
Hey, you still have to have
That's
a
it.
catalyst.
Thank you
Hey,
guys
we're
for
gonna
having me.
call you to go visit.
Yeah.
They're gonna come up there.
If you guys wanna give me your cards, I'll keep you posted on stuff, if anybody wants to.
I
give
just
me
got a
your
question.
cards.
Thank you.
Those $300 twice a year, what is that?
The SID, Special Improvement District.
Oh, okay.
So,
It's another
Land
HOA.
Improvement District, LID, Special Improvement District, those are your bonds that finance all the infrastructure in a master plan
Okay.
development.
What are your hours? Is this to come and film? Sometimes I've shown up and it's like, they don't.
10 to 6.
Every Monday through all the way.
So Fridays, if we have a sales meeting, it'll be noon to 6, otherwise
Okay, so
we're
Fridays,
at 10 to 6.
Okay.
Here you go.
And my card's on all the price sheets.
Yeah.
All right, then, a few other things.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie, I appreciate it, thank you.
I'll leave some extra.
And thank you for, giving up a couple of bucks here, that was very nice. There you go.
That was fun.
How many builders, have any builders done that before?
No.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Even though they didn't have the answers.
Well, how were we, since we were talking about food a minute ago, how we were talking about food? How did-
Thank you.
We were?
Oh, because you build a great home, by the way.
Oh, yes, yes, she's gonna cater for it, okay. Every meeting we have some really good food for you guys, right? Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. At the next meeting, if one of you go up to the table and take more than one bagel, I'm gonna ask you to leave. If some of you go up to the food, take them and put them in your purse, I'm gonna ask you to leave,
Yeah.
okay? Does anyone have a problem with that?
I do.
And when he
No,
said-
no, with me doing that.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I
that's-
do.
that's-
Oh, you wanna take something to go?
I don't want anything after everybody else.
Would you put stuff in your purse and take it home?
No.
That's all I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. Don't do it, okay? You can't have 7 bagels.
Well, and
You can have, you can have a second bagel,
Wow.
Well, there's one
15
particular
minutes after you have the first one.
And she says that if you're attending the meetings,
Of
if
course,
you're not
of course.
attending the meetings, like.
No,
I
but
think
if
what
you're-
we're running into is that we're running out of food because
Right.
everybody's taking mass amounts of.
No,
it.
but,
You know,
but there are
it's
certain
not
people
enough
that
for
do it
Yeah.
constantly and.
Yes, that's my point, that's my point. So, if it's not you, ignore what I just said.
I'm waiting till
You know,
you.
I'm glad I never
but-
eat it.
Yeah, but
I know it is.
just use common sense, okay? You know, there's no reason to take, 3 or 4 portions.
Well, you
of
gotta
food.
make sure that person's here when you tell the
Well,
story.
it's open, so we got Facebook. All right, then what else we got? Onboarding, if you're new to the company, make sure next Wednesday, you get on this call with Jeff, please, if you're new, you need to be on this call, okay, and learn all the things you need to learn about Realty One Group, very important. You're excited about this, our dues are due?
Yes, sir.
You didn't know? Okay, you have to pay by Sunday night, at midnight. Monday morning, if you didn't pay, your MLS is cut off,
Oh, wow.
just so you know. Don't shoot the messenger.
Thank God,
okay?
like you
And if you're new and haven't joined the LDR just yet, then this doesn't apply to you.
Correct.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and then I'll take it a step further, you don't pay by the 6th. And you don't pay by the 22nd, for some reason,
Oh,
we have to revoke your license,
Really? Wow.
gone.
what is it?
Exactly, your license is no more, we have to send it back to the real estate division. So pay your bills,
You need to pay.
that's all I'm saying, you have to pay your bills.
It's nice to pay it monthly.
Yeah, just come on, that's all. Any of you that are under 40, I don't know, we're not asking ages right now, but I'm just saying, if you, had a good year last year and you wanna maybe get a little recognition, they have something every year called the Who's Who, Under 40 Awards. Every year, we usually have 5 or 6 Realty One Group agents that win this award. It's 40 of them, it's usually in April. All of you got an email, that you can apply for it, okay, let me know. So me and Wendy can write like a nice little recommendation letter for you. And, it's really cool, it's really nice, it's a big event at one of the casinos, and they have photographers, and it's really a nice recognition if you're under 40, and you don't have to do, 37 deals. You could have done 5 or 6, that's okay, okay? But it's a real cool thing that LVR does, it's free, okay? You get a nice little statue, you get some recognition, so apply for that if you want, I think that'd be a good idea. Congratulations to the hires in March, I think some people that are in the room win. Anybody in here? I think somebody's in here. I know, you can't read anything, right? But I think there's a few in here that we
We
hired.
have Angie Smith in the room.
There's Angie. Where's
Angie?
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 There's Angie.
Welcome.
Nobody else in this room. Okay, there he is. Jorge Moreno, rescue agent from March. There he is. And where is she? There it is, the one and only character. Star. The birthdays for the month, the anniversaries for the month. I don't have a flyer yet, but I recommend write down this date. You should come to this class, April 21st, right here at 1 o'clock. Kat, his name is Kat from LVR, he's their lead trainer. He's gonna do a 60 to 90 minute class just for us on RPR, CMAs, AI, had a prospect with your RPR, with RPR, really good stuff.
That's
He's-
good.
He's one of the really good trainers.
He's
Really
a
good guy.
smiley guy.
Good guy.
Always smiling.
Really good guy.
It
okay?
will be here or where?
Here. We don't have a flyer yet, that's why this is kind of generic, so you can have the date in advance, but it's
Like
coming
you
up
write
pretty
it
quick.
down.
April 21st.
April 21st.
May 1st, I'd love to have a bunch of you volunteer with me and Suzanne and Wendy and the other three offices. You get a little shirt like this, you get a nice little one-day shirt, okay? We're going down to 3 square this year, from 9 to 12. I think it's 25 we can fit, or 30. I think the most we can have is 25 volunteers. So if you want to get a nice little cool t-shirt, volunteer your time, give back to the community a little bit. This is something on that day, give or take, every Realty One group in the world is gonna be out of their office doing some volunteer work. That's what we do for our anniversary meeting, we give back to the community. So we'd love to get everybody involved in that if we could, okay? We have a baseball game coming up, those baseball fans over at the Aviators Ballpark. A lot of you have been to them in the past. Food, drink, I think it's $50, $54, one up. So you get a ticket, you get a seat, but we have a private area that we can congregate in during the game, okay? And it's all the food you can drink, all the non-alcoholic beverages you can drink, all the food you can eat. It's a nice night out, okay? Unless it's 110 degrees, then, we're out of there by the third
I
inning.
went last year,
you
I
know?
went last year.
Did you go last year? Was it hot? Do you remember? Wasn't
It
that?
wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Is it
Mark-
adults only or kids?
No.
Nah, bring everybody. My niece and nephew come when they're not working, so bring everybody, if you want to bring them. Upcoming Rev-Up classes for the new people, Ms. Smith, you'll be aware of this, okay? There's the upcoming classes for CE, here's the CE for Key. Anybody need CE in April? Anybody's licensed up this month, April? No? Good, okay. There's a lot of you, like me, wait till the last minute. Don't wanna do that, we don't have to. That's our training schedule, that's digital, that Wendy takes care of, okay? So access that as often as you can, that's what it looks like, okay? Upcoming Wind Down Wednesdays, ours is until the end of the month, it's Wednesday the 22nd of John, okay? All good with compliance, right? They've all been good boys and girls?
There we
Look
go.
at that, we like that, that's
I'm
good.
always good.
That's good.
She keeps
The,
me good.
in case you guys didn't know, there's been a couple of changes with some of our vendors, which I think you guys are kind of aware of, right?
No.
No? Okay, good. Then, let me just get out of this. Okay,
Should-
but, it's funny, when I, go to LVR a lot of times, everybody chit chats about each other, that this is a good company, that's a bad company, Epic Lending sucks, Guild Mortgage sucks, Clear Title's no good, it's just chit, And I go down there sometimes, and they would say, oh, Tim, that's right, you guys own Rock Title. Yeah, we do, they're doing great. And they would make a face, for some reason Rock didn't have this great reputation, which isn't warranted. But just so you know, they recruited both of our marketing people.
Yes.
In the last month. They recruited Anthony to go to the Chicago Title, and he recruited Heather to go to Old Republic Title. So much for Rock not knowing what they're doing. I think they really know what they're doing, because other title companies are coming after our people. They recruited Sarah Martinez from the escrow officer in Green Valley. She went to, I don't know.
Well, none of it makes sense unless there's a problem.
Yeah. Well, again, Anthony didn't leave. Heather didn't get fired. They were relatively happy. Like, we're all relatively happy, right?
Yeah,
None of us are, it's a hard job that we did. But they were recruited, they were made an offer that they didn't want to refuse, and they're off.
But they're both real talented.
Huh?
Anthony's really talented.
Yeah,
Both
they're
are
both,
talented.
yeah, exactly, yeah. So if you, I think we have the slide, or if you don't have Vaughn Kelly's phone number. Vaughn is the vice president at Rock. If you need anything that you would go to Heather for, you call Vaughn, or email Vaughn for the next week or two. Okay? So it should be in there somewhere.
In the emails that we were getting from Heather, let's say with the,
I think they'll continue.
just it'll, one day her email will change.
Eventually, her picture will be off the bottom. They'll take it off.
Okay.
But they'll
I
continue.
don't know that it has Vaughn's email, but up here, everybody on the last page is the Rock Title people.
Yeah, I think, go back here real quick. When, let me just see. Unless I mess this up too.
Yeah.
I had a Vaughn,
Know the difference.
I guess I did. There was a Vaughn slide. So that's the latest with Rock Title. Last thing I wanna show you guys, we're running a little early. Anybody know who this good looking guy is? Anybody's cousin, brother,
I've seen them.
sister?
You've seen him, Carrie?
Are they picking their nose, or what are they doing?
He's here now. I guess he's on the phone,
I
okay?
can't see it. Oh, is that what it is? I can't see it.
He's not so lunch,
He's taking a soda.
he's thirsty.
Yeah, get thirsty, Mikey, right here.
Is he a feature seller?
He's a stranger. He just doesn't exist with us.
He's
Huh?
a thief.
He's an intruder.
Yeah, he's an
He's not an
intruder, that's
agent?
what he looks like.
Wow.
We're just wondering if everybody knows who he is.
Oh.
You know, we've had that in the back door many, many years ago that came in and steal out of purses and stuff.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, wow.
So that's why they started locking the back
Yeah,
door.
what, 3 years ago, they broke in and stole all our computers.
Oh, I remember. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow.
Do you
In
think he's-
and out in 132 seconds, I think, Pat said, 2.5 minutes,
Wow.
you know? Had it all on camera.
They spray
Yeah.
You know,
paint
Bing, 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 they ran out, it was unbelievable, yeah. So,
No
we're just
matter
wondering
what.
if you know who this is. If you do, just see me or Wendy. We'd love to,
Is
find out
there-
who this young man is.
Was did anything happen, or was he, or just,
He's an intruder.
Yeah, he's just wandering around aimlessly and,
If he's your client, we wanna know, so we don't, you
Yeah.
know, if he comes back, we don't
yeah, we just don't,
have a problem.
yeah, he may have popped
Maybe
into
he
the other
got
offices
sick.
too, we're not sure.
When was that?
Okay,
He might have been.
When
having-
was that? Monday?
this week? This week? Yeah. it was
Yeah.
Monday.
He wants to sign a buyer's broker.
He does, he's dying for a while, he's dying for a here, you know? What else, what
I
else
also
you got?
wonder if he thought he was the timeshare office.
Hmm?
I wonder if it
Oh,
was
yeah.
about the other, because we had catering come in.
Yeah,
one
and,
time.
and just so you know, if any of your clients come in, we're gonna stop them and ask them who they are. And you might say, of course we do that. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes the girls are away from the desk or they're in the bathroom, okay? So hopefully your clients don't get upset if we stop them and say, hey, can I help you? You know? I would recommend if you have a client coming in at 2 o'clock, tell the girls the name of the person coming in.
Nice.
Don't just say, hey, Amy, I got a person coming in at 2.
Right.
Hey, Amy, I have, Mr. and Mrs. Smith coming in at 2. And what'll happen is when they come in at 2, Amy will say, you must be Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yes, oh, welcome to the Realty One Room. We go, we'll be right with you. How cool is that?
that's very cool.
That's
How cool is that, right? As opposed to them just walking in, yeah, I'm here to see Rigo. Oh, okay, have a seat. You know, not that the girls do that, but we wanna avoid that. Okay, we wanna make it a little bit more professional, a bit more personal. Our office is unique. We don't have a front desk,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. The other ones do. Ours, you just come on down, come on in, okay? So,
And then also the key fob, everybody should have a key fob. So the door's locked at 5 o'clock and you have to use your key fob to get in. So I was here last week, about 6:30, and one of our agents was out there banging on the door. And there was another agent in there and she's like, do we get that? I'm like, no, we do not open the door after 5 o'clock. You have got to have, so I went there and I said, I opened the door and she tried to get in and I said, no. Who are you? Cause I don't know, we have almost 500 agents. And she said, oh, I work here, I'm meeting my clients. Well, then you have your key fob. So I had to take her number, I had to look her up, but that's not all of your responsibility.
Right.
If you need in and you don't bring your key fob, then go home and get it and then come back. Cause nobody's supposed to open that door after 5 o'clock. Let anybody else in. Don't be not I can't just throw your hands up. Everybody knows the rules for that.
Wendy's absolutely correct. But, there's always a but. Raymond Lou is knocking on the door at 5:30. Are you gonna let Raymond in? Absolutely.
If you know him, if you
That's my
guys,
point.
if you
That's
guys
what I'm
know
saying.
each other.
That's what I'm saying,
But
you
if
know?
they-
you know?
If you don't know the person, don't let them in. If
Right.
you know, if
That's
it's
all I'm
Gary.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
You as a person should get there and.
It doesn't
They
happen a
don't
lot.
recognize it, it could have been the guy that walked.
It could have been,
Exactly,
you know?
you're absolutely correct. It
It
could
could
have
come
been.
in and kill you.
Exactly.
Don't bring them out, don't bring them out.
But to Wendy's point, stay with me, this is important.
I'm with you.
To Wendy's point, if you don't know who they are, Rigo, stay with me, if you don't know who they are, open the door, hi, can I help you? Yeah, I need to get in, who are you? Oh, I'm Nathan from the Southwest office, okay? What's your last name, Trojan? Close the door.
Yep.
Call me or Wendy.
Yeah, it's important because other offices come and visit every office, so they all should have your key fob to make it safe for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and if you have an office here, please make sure your door is closed every time you walk out.
Yeah.
Okay, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah,
okay?
definitely.
Cause we have personal belongings in there,
Yeah.
and we don't know who's
I had
coming and
several
going.
$1,000s taken from me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy
I
people
know,
out there.
yes, we don't
Crazy
know
people.
everybody.
Yeah.
So just be safe.
What I'm saying is if it's an agent that's been with the company 14 years from Green Valley, and they're banging on the door on a Sunday with people standing behind them, maybe it's their clients, you know,
Maybe
get their
they-
name and call us right away. Tell them, look, I can't let you in, it's protocol with Tim, that's our policy, but sit tight. And then call me, I know who they are, and I'll say, better me. Okay, if they get pissed off at you, I don't really care, then they can come see me, okay? But we just don't want people wandering around the office, okay? And I would say, if you're in the office and you see a, what's his name, roaming around, you know, come to us, say, who's the guy roaming around the hallways there? you know?
That can look suspicious,
Yeah.
so you wanna be safe, everybody
Yes.
wants to be safe
Yes.
in their own area.
And again, not that we're profiling anyone here or nothing, okay, but,
Why not?
but, because we can't, as much as we might want to, but we can't, okay? You gotta be fair about this. But just use your common sense, that's all I'm saying.
And then
okay?
also the alarms set at 11:59 right now,
Yeah.
but we might change that because people are still coming in after, and it sets the alarm off, corporate gets notified, so guys, please just.
I used to
change your
work
work
until
key
12
for
and I'd leave
11:59
right before
and out the door.
Yeah.
'Cause
There was an
will-
agent in here recently, after 12, with a second person, and at 12:10, they were in the refrigerator.
I know somebody.
Like they're at home.
They
I
used
don't
to
go to the
sleep.
fridge,
They
let's
used
see
to
what I can
sleep
eat here, you know? I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
you know?
Wow.
You know, so all of these good things that Cuba does, and again, if you've worked for another company, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The free copies, the access to the office, a free CE.
Even the computers alone.
Everything, the way the place looks. If he said to the managers, Tim, Mark, Jeff, and Jim, starting September 1st, I'm ending this, and this, I wouldn't argue with him, based on what those things are. Because, not you, agents abuse it.
And the
They do.
They
printer,
abuse the crap out of it.
the printer
you know?
was one that.
The printer was my big pet peeve.
Yeah.
You know, I come in on a Monday and there's 500 calendars for mathnasium. Because one of you have a kid in mathnasium, or maybe you own a mathnasium, I don't know, but there's 500 mathnasium April calendars
Can't you tell who
that they
printed them?
printed. No, of course not. No, Cuba doesn't want to even do that. He likes the privacy stuff. I'm trying to get them to give all of you a code.
Yeah.
Put in a
Oh,
code,
that's a good
it's
idea.
still free, but we're gonna know who's doing it. Nah, Tim, I don't like doing that. I trust the agents. All right, boss, you're the boss, you know, so, I'm just saying, just be careful, that some of these things we take for granted, you know, could disappear one day, and then we don't want that to happen.
Is that the owner of the company?
Cuba,
Okay.
yeah, her name is Cuba, for a realty, well, she left, okay, never mind.
Here, I have a spinner. if
What
you
is,
wanna-
I was gonna, ask them, but I think some people know the answer, it can be too easy. Okay, Cuba's the owner. Do you know his wife's name?
I just handle my own business.
Anybody know Cuba's wife's name?
Luba. Luba.
Yeah. Cuba and Luba, can't make it up. Can't make it up, okay? Cuba and Luba, okay? Somehow you gotta get this. Oh, you got a spinner? Okay, 1 to 22, I think.
No, it's 13.
Well,
Okay,
there's-
so I have my spinner.
but there's 22 people in here, is what I'm saying.
But on the
have a
sheet,
sheet
they
that signs
didn't sign in.
Yeah.
I only have 13 signed in.
But they're not in order, are they? No, so, see what I'm saying?
That's okay, so if that lands on there, I'll pick it
Sounds
up.
good.
Okay, here we go. Number 13. 13 is Angie Smith.
I wanna recount. We wanna recount. And just for the record, okay, these are the correct numbers. Just so you know. Summerlin, single family, townhome, condo as of yesterday. So, sorry you messed that up, but you got a couple of bucks out of it, I guess, something else, okay? What else? Anybody have a hot listing they wanna talk about? A $1 million cash buyer they wanna talk about?
We don't wanna talk about mine. Yeah.
Okay. But, I think we're gonna set up a thing to go visit Century Communities. I think that'd be, she was nice.
Yeah.
I think we'll, do you guys prefer a morning or a lunch or a breakfast?
Give me one.
Oh,
second,
lunch.
I'm gonna be
Lunch?
there.
No.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. We got in the middle of the day,
How about
son.
brunch?
More food, let's
We
grill.
usually done breakfast, but the only reason I mentioned, she mentioned lunch. She said lunch.
Brunches?
Brunchish. 10:30, 11 o'clock, right?
Okay, that works.
There you go. Got it.
That works.
All right, kids, thank you for hanging in there today. Appreciate you all. Make some money.
No,
Yeah.
it is off.
Mike.
Are you new, like new all around, new business, new? I was in your, I'm Joanne, I was in your steps last year, so.